Here with my 96 Jeep Grand Cherokee with the 5.2 liter V8 engine, and this will be a quick reference video for replacing an alternator. So a special shout out to Gary Moore for requesting this video personally. And even though there's nothing wrong with my alternator, I'm still going to show you how to get the job done. There's also plenty videos you can watch on diagnosing your alternator, because I'm going to skip that part and get straight to it. So let's get started. The alternator is a generator of electric power and a major part of the vehicle's charging system. So when the engine is running, the alternator charges the battery and supplies additional power to the vehicle's electric system. When it comes to this 5.2 liter V8 engine, the alternator is located at the top and extremely easy to get to. The first step is disconnecting the negative battery cable so you don't accidentally short anything out while working on your electrical system. Now remove the serpentine belt, and the belt tensioner is located just under the alternator. Just grab a 15mm socket and turn the tensioner bolt clockwise and remove the belt from the alternator pulley. There's only two fasteners that hold the alternator in place, one at the bottom and one at the top. You'll need a 14mm socket for removal, but the bolt on the bottom has a nut on the back that you'll need to hold still with the 14mm wrench. As you can see, the bottom bolt is a lot longer than the top bolt. Keep that in mind. We have this wire coming off the alternator that goes to the sensor on the AC line, so disconnecting this will give us more slack. And this is what the back of the alternator looks like, with a grand total of 5 nuts that we'll need to remove. The external voltage regulator has 2 field terminals held in place with 2 nuts. You'll need a 7mm socket for removal. Now switch to a 10mm socket to remove the 3 remaining nuts. So it's important to note that Denso was the manufacturer that Chrysler used for the alternators on our Jeeps. This is an OEM 136 amp alternator, but my 97 came with the 117 amp alternator. The 4.0s came with a 90 amp, and the 5.9s came with the 150 amp alternator. They're hard to find, but I'll leave part numbers for all of them in the description of this video. And while I got my alternator off, I'm going to wire brush and clean the terminals and add a little dielectric grease before reinstallation.